We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are Duel Legion. Hey guys, it's LegendThatSicBoy welcoming you to the Duel Legion Network. And in today's weekly sauce episode, we're going to be talking about two things. Two things I feel every duelist should incorporate into their at least ideology when it comes to actually dueling and putting cards on the board. So, one of those two things are having the ability to overcome adversity. Yes, in real life, that is a very crucial skill and something that you should be doing on a daily basis. You should be every day overcoming adversity. Like, just period. Like, as an adult, as a human, as a child, someone that's preparing for the next step in life, you should be able to handle the challenges whether you win or lose. You know what I'm saying? I was told when I was younger, you're guaranteed in this world 1,000 no's. You make that one yes count. So if you at least work it that way, you prepare yourself for the backlash, which in everything you do gets a backlash. Just let's be honest about it, right? So that is a crucial ability, and you're not born with that. You learn to do that. A lot of people are the term sword losers. Yeah, no one likes losing, like, you know what I'm saying? But understanding why you lost and then using that information in order to not make those same decisions or choices again, in order to not lose again, is something crucial, something you can use in anything. You know, so applying that to Yu-Gi-Oh and dueling, amazing, right? So period for that one. The second ideology, I should say as well too, is more or less a phrase, and it's the phrase "you don't lose, you learn." And it fits into the overcoming adversity. So sometimes you can't fight what you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? You can't win in the obstacles. You'll see one of the duels that I show today that, hey, when your number's called, your number's called. You know what I'm saying? So fortunately in the real world, we get 3 rounds. In Duel Master, we only get 1. So you have to make it count. And when your opponent summons a massive crazy super board with like 4 negates and a possible, it's like you're playing spades now. I got 5 cards. I'm gonna draw 6. He has 4 and a possible, so I really only have 1 card. But then I have to bait out which card. If I don't have any baits to get a play out, I'm not doing anything. So scoop, like I'm just gonna scoop. I'm just gonna go on a round 2 or go on to the next duel. You can't be mad about it. You know, if you know you're a good duelist and it's proven, like, wow, I lost like twice out of 24 shots, and then I lost won one, and then lost another one, and then went on to like a 9 winning streak. You know what I'm saying? So out of like 24 plus 9, 33 wins, I suffered 2 losses. Wow, crazy. I'm not gonna let that me down, especially when the 2 losses are something that on a different outcome with a different hand would have ended very differently. And you can build your deck as much as you want, as many ratio 1-to-1s, 2-to-2s, speed cards, deck out cards, draw cards, mill cards. You could put as much as you want there. But every deck has a number set, a percentage set of where a bad hand is going to hit. And if that's your percentage set that you're going to hit, if it's 3%, sometimes you'll get a bad hand and you draw that 3% of chance hand. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can make it as 100% as you try, but it's on a shuffle. And you get a bad hand, you get a bad hand. You have to work with it. You know what I'm saying? So those two, overcoming adversities and understanding, learning, and not losing. Now, sometimes, again, you can't control it. It is what it is. They got your number, they got your number. But if, let's say, you do like a misplay, or they disrupted you in a certain type of way where you had to like kind of like play defensively real quick, get hit. Like sometimes, like a lot of people are like, oh, I hit you, yeah. You only won and you were on 6,000. Okay, cool. I still won. You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes I gotta take a hit. And if it's not a game-ending hit, I'll take the hit. Like, and then I'll save those cards for next round. So hopefully on my next draw, I'll get something that puts the recipe and start cooking. You know what I'm saying? So, and then put something on board and come back. You know, and if I can't, I can't. You know, if I can, I can't. You have to understand that. So I feel those two things are really lacking in some cases with some players. Like, let me know down in the comments if you know anybody that's really a big sore loser. Like, not to like poke fun at them, but just to kind of like understand why they think that way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think, oh, I can't lose, or oh, I'm the best duelist in the world, and they never even play the locals. So, not saying that you have to be the best duelist in the world to play at locals, but there's different level sets of competition outside your immediate dueling circle. So, if you're only doing like your boy and like his boy and like their other friend, and you got 4 friends that just duel each other all the time, and you're the best duelist out of those 4, yeah, you're the best duelist out of those 4. Kudos to you. But you have to play outside that circle in order to understand what other duelists are capable of and what you have to play against when you're playing other people outside your circle. That's why side decks are important. But that's just a whole nother topic we get into. We're not going to drum out this weekly sauce video with me talking about side decks. No, we're not going to do that. So, with those 2 topics said, we're just kind of like tread along here until we go into the dueling videos. Sorry about last week. I know we premiered the Agents of Heaven deck. I didn't do a weekly sauce video on that one. There was 2 reasons for that. One, I had an internet outage for the beginning part of the week, so I couldn't upload the weekly sauce video, so therefore really would have came irrelevant to put it up, because I was saying Monday, and it was not Monday. So I kind of put that one on the back burner and started focusing on this one. And then when Friday came around, it was already a 2-part video with the Agents of Heaven, so I definitely made up with that one, and I was gonna do this week's weekly sauce video. So it's kind of gonna be a little longer with this video because there wasn't a video last week, so just kind of catching up a little. So moving forward off of that one, we're going to be talking about the up and coming video this week's, which is our shameless plug. Cool, shameless plug out the way, right? Yeah, we did that one. It's going to be a fun build. Definitely check it out. I've been playing this deck since it came out about 6 years ago, 5, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, around then, in that area, you know, that little circle. I've been playing it, so it got to support. I finally was like, cool, let me twink it out. It's actually a really, really good deck, a really, really fun deck. Like, it's really, really cool. So definitely look forward to that video on Friday. So without further ado, let's get into some duels. All right, cool.
We are Duel Legion.
So, okay. Alright. Okay, this is when the dude brought out the flare medals. I ain't gonna lie. This is pretty dope. He definitely should have not had did it and brought out a different play. Something that could have negated me from doing what I'm about to do. But if for a burn hit, yeah. But luckily, I did a little math in my head real quick and saw how much I was gonna take. I was like, alright, cool. This is one of those moments where I say overcoming adversity, because he thought he had it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't care about life points. Like, as long as I know I can hit you and like game you, I'll pay 100,000 life points if I have to, as long as it don't kill me. Like, I'll pay the 7,900 just to kill you, just to get the game. I'll pay it, no problem. That's basically what I ended up doing here, because he just, every time I activated the card effect, he burnt me for 5 and 5. So it was just annoying, and he thought he was really sitting pretty because he had 2 freaking red-eyed black flare metal dragons on the field. Until I brought my big boy, okay, you want to play games with me? Strip him. Strip everybody of their attack, give it to me, thank you, and now I'm going to deck him for game. Literally what I did. But alright, let's give it this. You could stay there, Flare. You could take that. 83 to the face. Cool. I was on 4,000. No problem. Got the dub. Overcoming adversity, basically. The next duel, this is the loss I ended up taking. And yeah, he went first. I drew my hand. I activated, I think it was a Blossom. And that didn't do anything to him. He just like worked around it and just kept going. And yeah, I really had him, like, he's going first. I really can't do anything right now. If you look at my hand, I got some dangers. I got a foolish. Like, I could have did something, but there he goes with that, and then that, and then here we go again. Oh, he's not done. No, he's not done. Listen, this is one of those moments. Like, I've done it to people myself, so I can't get mad when it gets done to me. So it's like, all right. Once he brought the Baron, and then yeah, I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. Ah, look, Coral Dragon. Okay, definitely one of those losses you cannot do nothing. My hand can't do nothing about it. I can literally not do anything about it. I tried to blossom, it did nothing. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch what he do. Hopefully he mess up, but he did not mess up, unfortunately. Just to kind of let you know what was going on. So like, yep, there we go. Yep. So those 3 alone right there. And then with the savage on the side, that sounds like 3 on a possible. I was like, you got 4 on a possible. Then you got a back row. So after that, I ended up coming back in the next round. Like I said, I lost a 1-1, lost 1, then 1-1 again, and then lost another one, then started on the 9 round. But those 2 things I wanted to show because it was just like they were pretty good duels. As you see, I have no hand, so they were actually good duels. But you know, I ended up still coming out on top. The one loss you saw I couldn't do nothing about that. I dare you to do better with the hand I had. Like, he was just gonna run into the gates anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I could have baited him out with the dangers, but it was just a losing battle. Going to it, like, I already had the play, pop him out. I didn't really need to do this, but I wanted to just add extra attack points onto my monster as per usual. I'd say, right? Put some extra attack points on there. Now he's big and beefy. Swing time. Sweet cherry. That's been the video, guys. Don't forget to hit both buttons. And I'll see you in the next one. Me like, fuck these bitches. What?